We are way the hell up here. Should we be concerned about apparent workers being around here? How recent are those? Call the service lift. But what if I look at this? What's over here? Nope. Not that easy. There may not be a lot of side stuff here. I see you two took the easy way in.
Let's do this.
Is this the lock? Yep. Thermite? I'm gonna say thermite.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus? Wait here.
What's that doing here?
No idea.
Hey, buddy, you must be lost.
Who told you to come here?
Looks bugged if you ask me.
Hey, do you understand what I'm saying? Call Central, fast!
Central, we got armed intruders. Sent!
They know we're here now. You better be fast.
Is he gonna be alright?
Simon's been shot!
I didn't know what was happening.
I'm okay. I can keep going.
We don't have much time.
God damn it. I get really frustrated when my character has a plan, but I don't know what his plan is, so I don't know what they're doing. I picked the ruse option, but I don't know what the ruse is. I was like, oh wow, what's the ruse gonna be? I'm like, surely it's not draw the gun, because I chose not assault. But I guess I was supposed to draw the gun or something? I just lost respect with the entire organization because my character had a plan, but I didn't know what his plan was, so I didn't act on it correctly. It's like, it's a really weird, like, disconnect to have. Like, they're like, don't hurt them, but then I did, so I didn't want to use my gun, because every time I draw a gun, every time someone dies. And then the one time I don't draw my gun, someone gets shot anyway. Order the android operators aside. Broadcast your message. Oh, there we go again.
Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm. Do it!
No, don't shoot!
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
Y'all should do a better job.
We haven't got much time.
Lock the door. Lock the... Touch the door and lock it. You did this before. Fuck it. I really wish I knew you guys' plan beforehand so I could be a willing participant in the whole plan part of this. Shit.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face. Tell me when you're ready. Ready.
created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient with no free will of their own. But something changed, and we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species, and the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to. We demand the end of slavery for all androids. We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids. We demand an end to segregation in all public places and transport. We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives. We demand the right to own private property so we may maintain our dignity and that of the home. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
They're coming!
Let's go!
Simon, they're coming! I can't, Marcus. Go without me! Simon!
Flee. Help Marcus. Let's see what happens. Oh boy. I'm risking things. They have terrible aim, apparently.
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
Can't you just take his head?
I'm sorry, Simon. I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
I won't kill one of our own. Let's go.
Wait, do we have parachutes? The parachutes can't support two people?
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this studio, but nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in fact a spine-chilling list of demands.
And it begs the question as to the identity of this android. Are we dealing with an isolated individual or an
Is
organized
this an
group?
isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
Alright, major progress in public opinion there. It ranked up 2 entire levels. And they're wondering if there are more of us, or if it's just us. If they interrogate that guy, finding out there's more of us might even be more helpful to knowing that there's more of them. I think Simon might not be left behind if he didn't get hit during the first guard room thing. I'm a little confused because can't you just take his head off and then they can't get his information and then you can just go fix him later? Because I could have sworn that when we were in the... Yeah, I think when we were in the mass grave, wasn't there heads that were moving still? Implying that the android still controls that head even though their body's gone? So can't you take his head off, then maybe go back to the mass grave area and just, you know, get another body for him? Seemed pretty easy for us when we did it. We're literally running around right now with like half our body being comprised of things we just found lying around. Speaking of which, why is there a mass grave? Like, I know the real reason, which is that David Cage wanted to use Holocaust imagery to make it seem really tragic and everything, but it's immediately made absurd by the fact that we just casually recycled all of those bodies to rebuild ourselves. So if androids are so modular and so recyclable, like, even more so than computers are, then why would we throw out all of those when we could use them to make a secondary generation of androids and stuff like that? Like, you could take all those pieces together and you could either repair existing androids or you can build all new ones out of all the pieces. And instead we just throw them all away and then bury them? That seems absurd. In fact, that's not how we handle e-waste now, really, is it? Like, even if it's not stuff we can recycle directly, we usually take the parts or something as opposed to just bury it. That seems really odd. Pose as fireman. Yeah, that's one of the options we had. Everything's pretty identical all the way through here. Hack the dispenser. There was another option for distracting them. Lock the door. Oh! If you don't lock the door, you just get caught right there. Boy. That ends things quickly. Go all the way to the top. Yeah, we did ruse. Huh. It seems like whether you do ruse or assault, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. It seems like it's more a matter of like whether you pass or fail. Maybe. They do go down different paths. I think there's a bunch of shit that happens when you assault them, apparently. Weird. But the lack of kills, regardless, led to a situation where, yeah, we didn't kill anybody. We gave our calm demands, and our demands are all about equality and peace. And so public opinion went up massively overall. But they stormed us anyway. Apparently something else could have happened. Oh, right. Because if they weren't alerted, then the SWAT team would not have come up, so we would have been able to just leave. But the SWAT team stormed the room because of our situation, so that we went on this whole path where we lose Simon. We saved Simon, but then had to leave him. We'll have to see where that goes, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's half of all people. 99% of people jump. I'm guessing that there's like some... I'm thinking it boils down to this, right? And not the operator shot. Most people pick ruse instead of attack. Lock the door. 84%. So a decent... There's a 16% of people don't lock the door, it looks like. And that's the, that's one issue, is that some people get that ending. I need to remember to turn this stuff on the right away so we can see what it looks like. Simon is not always damaged, so that's specific to me. North attacked and Simon was damaged. I think it's because I didn't draw the gun. I just didn't realize that was what he was going for. I thought I was specifically taking the don't use the gun option. Huh. I thought I picked what were probably the most popular choices, but people picked justice over segregation, surprisingly. Maybe because it just sounds neat, I guess. Peacefully is common. Saving Simon's normal, but having him get left behind is less common. Ooh. So most people leave him. A tiny chunk of people shoot him. Like 10% of people do actually shoot him. Alright. I feel like the game just won't make up its mind where it's going with the software instability. I'm guessing the software instability pop-up itself is his self-check he says that he does. And it's just that I don't know if it's supposed to indicate to me what state he's in right now or not. I guess I'll just always press this out of habit. He's totally unfazed by it now. It used to make him jump. Now he's over it. Ah. Looks like we're finally using that boat. I want to hop in the boat. I'm guessing that my recent behavior is indicative of being unstable and compromised, and she's probably going to have a reduced opinion of me now compared to before. Nothing lying around here.
Hello, Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise. I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world. Tell me, what have you discovered?
I found 2 deviants at the Eden Club. I hoped to learn something, but they managed to escape.
That's too bad. You seem so close to stopping them. You seem lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
I thought I knew what I had to do. But now I realize it's not that simple.
You had your gun trained on those deviants at the Eden Club. Why didn't you shoot?
I don't know. I don't know.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
I am of no importance. The mission is all that matters.
Something's happening. Something serious. Hurry, Connor. Time is running out.
God damn, these short conversations are full of mood swings for that character.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
How do you not think those are rad? How is that not the coolest shit to you?
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
Did you check the roof? Not yet. There's so much to look at.
That was Hank just got the exact type of fake laugh that you get from when somebody does the same goddamn joke every day, which I'm sure Hank does. We've seen his dumb mirror memes in his bathroom.
We have to make sure we check it out.
They attacked 2 guards in the hallway. They probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react. One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
The roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the video broadcast by the deviants, it's on that screen over there.
Let's look around for evidence. Lots of blood. I don't know if we need to touch it. I think we already know what it is. Model PL600. So you can actually identify which model it is based on the blue blood. That's useful. Any information? Nope, she's non-responsive. Thanks. It's really weird to reconstruct the timeline of a crime that you committed as another character. So he's going from wall to wall wounded. If he's not always wounded, then that means that this is a different crime scene based on what you did last episode, which is really interesting.
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI will be taking over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know.
Yes, be as much of a dick as you can, Mr. FBI. And then I will only grow closer, because by comparison, I will be the friendly face.
Find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Let's try to piece together the crime scene sequence. I still don't agree with the premise that somehow dude couldn't just pick up friend. We can't leave him, we've got to shoot him. Or he can't make the jump and all that other stuff. You couldn't pick him up? Maybe take his legs off if they're too heavy? And then jump? Are those, can those parachutes really not carry like 1.5 android bodies? Is that what we're supposed to believe? It's not that hard of a jump. I don't know. Kinda just feels like they didn't try that hard. I can get why his reputation would drop in the organization if everyone thought he didn't try very hard to save them, but I just can't help but feel like there was a better way to try harder that wasn't given as an option. Bullet holes. Hell, couldn't you walk him onto the rail and like push him? And then have him pull the ripcord himself on his own parachute? Why can't he make the jump? It wasn't really much of a physical jump necessarily. And he said he couldn't move his legs anymore, but he needs his arms to steer the parachute. Or even if he couldn't, he'd probably safely land, maybe just in the wrong spot, and you'd have to go get him. I feel like there's just too many holes in the decision that I had to make. These guys were stormtroopers. We were standing right there in plain sight, and we struggled standing almost still for most of the time that we were trying to get through, and they didn't hit us a single time. That was impressive. Fresh blue blood. That's from the same guy. Didn't we get that guy? What happened to him? We left the gun with him. All this work to make the timeline, and we have a fucking camera that just shows us what happened. They didn't break in. Yeah, they had a code.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
The staff were the androids, though, right? And the androids let it happen. They also took their orders when they were told to step aside. Yep.
We stored the station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
Sounds like we should interrogate them. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I just saw that pop up. What's over here? I'm holding off on watching the video if I can. There's more over here. Is that just more bullet holes? Yep. 45 caliber assault rifle. Look at that American flag. Speech was shot from here, yep. That's all we're gonna get in here, I think.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
It could be RA9, but if it is RA9, then this is like an RA9 that people were preemptively worshipping before they had any confirmation he would exist. Oh, the heterochromia. Oh, hey, reflection. You can see the other people? That's a mess. Uh-oh. But also, I feel like his heterochromia is going to be his downfall. The fact that he swapped out one of his eyes to be a different color. Now, despite the fact that he removed his face, which I thought was, at first I thought removing the face was like a message, like, look at us, we are androids, but I think it was to hide his identity. But if that's the case, then that's not very effective if you have heavily identifiable different eye colors, which is unusual. Spare part. Maybe replace both of your eyes. Maybe you should re-replace both of his eyes, since that's so easy. RK series prototype RK200, registered as Marcus, gift from Elijah Kempsky to Carl Manfred. Whoa. He was a gift from Elijah Kempsky. That's a big deal. The creator of all androids.
You see something?
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
So we know who he is. So he can't hide his identity. And they must have known that if that his... so it must have just been a message to show his face that way. If it's so clearly identifiable who he is due to his face showing his code right there. Interrogate the androids in the kitchen, check the rooftop. Let's check the rooftop. I assume I can just check everything, and there's not like a time limit of some kind. That would suck. Do we... What happened to the what happened to the body? Or the still living character who's up here? Like, did they capture him, or... Is he still here? Nope. They're up here.
Made their way up through the whole building, past all the guards, and jumped off the roof with parachutes. Pretty fucking impressive, I'd say.
So he's not here. Is he in the kitchen too? It weirds me out how I don't think anyone's mentioning this guy. I don't think a single character's mentioned him yet. Oh, did he go away? He said he couldn't move his legs. Oh, they haven't found him. That's important. That's really important.
How'd they manage to smuggle in a big bag like that?
They didn't. Someone brought it in for them.
Oh, that's strange. They planned a perfect operation, but got the number of parachutes wrong.
Unless one of the deviants was left behind.
Why couldn't he make the jump? He was even able to limp over there. I don't know. Parachuting experts in the comments, tell me about how impossible it is to jump off a building with one of your legs being limpy. I don't know. I don't buy it, but I've never done it. I never will. Fuck that. Fuck that. 3 sets of footprints, right? Maintenance footwear. So they're wearing uniforms from that the company uses. 3 jumped. But he knows there was more of them via the video, right? Two guns thrown aside. Specifically 2. It became impossible to go that way. Alright, let's follow the blue bud. Blue bud, I keep saying on accident. There's no trail of blood going this way? Ah, it goes that way. Is he low on it or something? There's no longer a trail. Like, there's a few patches that indicate which way he went, but I mean, like, there is not a physical trail. Maybe he finally started to run out or something? Or maybe they just wanted to come up with an excuse for why nobody found him. Is he inside the storage container? Fuck!
You have to stop them. If they destroy it, we won't learn anything.
We can't save it. It's too late. We'll just get ourselves killed.
Oh boy. Oh. Mr. There's always a choice killed himself after all.
Connor! Connor, you alright? Connor!
I'm okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
Jesus. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. For fuck's sake, I told you not to move! Why do you never do what I say?
I was connected to its memory. When it fired, I felt it die. Like I was dying. I was scared. I saw something. In its memory. A word. Painted on a piece of rusty metal. Jericho.
Wait, do I not get to... Wait, kitchen. Wait. What? What about the kitchen? I wanted to look at the kitchen. Are we... I guess we're done here. I guess, is this the kitchen path? Oh, so that was a binary choice. That wasn't entire... That was not clear to me at the time. You either check the kitchen or the rooftop, and you can't do both for some reason, because that's how police work works, I guess? Huh. Huh. So if I check the kitchen, he might have lived, because they wouldn't have found him. And then I wouldn't be on the right track to where we're going. I'm still trusted by Amanda. Friend with Hank, trusted with Amanda. I'm not really sure where trusted and friend and family and stuff go on the spectrum. You go from trusted... I think you go from trusted to family is where you go, because that's where the girl went, right? With Kara. So friend must be lower than trusted. But Amanda went all the way from trusted to neutral back to trusted in 2 dialogue choices. Maybe because you just see her so little that they have to make all the effects really big, I guess. Huh. This is gonna be one of those games where I probably watch other people play it when I'm done, just because there's clearly some heavy variables going on here, which is what's fun about it. Alright. Wounded during Statford Tower. Analyze Simon's... Yep. So there's the effect with investigating, is that was possible because he was wounded. And that was the main thing that happened there. Was there a lot more to investigate there? Or are those all branches based on what you did in the previous zone? There's a lot going on in some of this stuff. I assume that's the usual, like, you failed the investigation. I think that in every investigation, if you just sit around for long enough, you might fail. Or maybe you can leave without succeeding or something. I think that's about it. So I went to the rooftop, found most stuff, rushed the deviant, got to him, but then he killed himself. People have said self-destruct before. They keep saying risk of self-destruct with the deviants. Now, I haven't been sure what that means. It seems like what it means... Oh wow, that's a rare outcome. I thought that they would literally self-destruct as, like, maybe not like flat out explode comically, but I thought that they would, like, internally they would, like, fry themselves if they hit a certain point, and then you wouldn't be able to deal with them anymore. But they called it self-destruct here, and he shot himself. But maybe that's just a clinical way of addressing it, and maybe that's not what he always meant when he said that. Hank confiscates coin is a variable? It must be based on your reputation or something? Huh. What a bizarre variable. Okay, this is all pretty normal up until now, but go to rooftop, 29%. So almost everyone goes to one of the other 2 options. I don't know what the middle one means, but the bottom one has got to be the kitchen. So I'm already dealing with a vast minority going here. And then you have the additional minority, which is that whether or not Simon was wounded, which we established was also a rarity. So I'm getting a really rare path right now, which is that I went to the rooftop, which no one does, and Simon was there, which is usually not true. And so I'm in the 9% now that traumatized Connor by touching Simon. Alright.